My name's Parker Haney, and I'm a student at UAT that is majoring in advancing computer science, and I'd like to give you a short presentation on a new stress relief application that I am developing called Oasis. Before I had come up with my idea for Oasis, I was trying to think of how I could use my skills as a programmer to take an idea for an application and turn it into a fully realized product, but I was a bit lost. I have had many ideas for applications that I could make as I have learned more and more about programming, but most of those ideas were infeasible with the amount of skill that I currently have. I knew that I wanted to develop an application that could help as many people as possible, but I couldn't come up with any good ideas with that goal in mind, which caused me to feel a bit of stress during the process, and that is when I finally got the idea for my stress relief application Oasis. Oasis is a stress and anxiety relief application developed for desktop that offers stress relief exercise guides, soothing audios, and calming videos to help the user achieve a more peaceful state of mind. Now, given that description of Oasis, you might question why I'm even developing the application in the first place. The idea seems so simple that so many would assume that others have already made an application just like it, but Oasis actually has some very unique qualities and features that differentiates itself from the other applications within the same market. One of the biggest differences that Oasis has going for it is that it's one of the only stress relief applications developed for desktop computers. I've done the research myself, and I can tell you that finding a good stress relief application that is built for desktop is quite difficult, and if you look, you'll most likely find stress relief games and stress relief websites. Now, the most appealing feature of Oasis that separates it from its competitors is the freedom that it gives to the user. With Oasis, the user is able to create their own stress relief experience through picking and combining different selections of video, audio, and stress relief exercise guides. If the user wants to play a video, play some audio, and follow an exercise guide at the same time, they can do that, and if they want to do any of those things asynchronously, they can do that too. Oasis offers many options so that everyone can have a stress relief experience that is catered to them. The last quality of Oasis that makes it so different is what the application focuses on. We'll be talking about this a bit more later when talking about Oasis's competitors, but most stress relief applications that I have tested cast a wide net on different stress relief methods, such as guided meditation and soundscapes, but Oasis had a clear focus on delivering exercise guides that are proven to be effective in relieving stress, while also providing a wide array of videos and audio that can either be used to supplement the exercise guide or be enjoyed on its own. This different focus for the application is what allows the custom user experience. This screenshot shows the first UI mockup for the application that I've created to give you an idea of what it will be like to use my application once it is fully developed. If you look at the top of the screenshot, you can see that there are 4 main tabs where you will be able to select what type of exercise guide you would like to follow, what kind of video you would like to play in the background, and what type of audio you would like to listen to. Once you have made your selection within those first 3 tabs, you can then go to the final Start tab to begin your custom stress relief experience. This screenshot shows the different categories of exercises that will be provided within the application. Pressing any of the white buttons on the right will take you to the list of exercises within that category that you can choose to follow. The Audio and Videos tab will look very similar to this screenshot. Now that you know a bit more about my application, you may be wondering who the application is for. It would be easy for me to say that everyone can benefit from an application like Oasis, because everyone has experienced some sort of stress during their life, but there is a more specific audience that the application is developed for. Those of you who, like me, experience stress and anxiety on a daily basis will gravitate towards an application like Oasis, as it will help you minimize that stress and help you progress forward with your day. That being said, studies show that individuals in between the ages of 18 to 25 are more likely to be affected by stress and anxiety to the point where it becomes detrimental to their lives. Of course, those of you that lie outside of that age range can still experience many benefits from using Oasis, but people in between the ages of 18 and 25 tend to be the most affected by stress. Lastly, those of you that are very busy will be very thankful for Oasis due to the fact that you can still work while using the application. If you are working at the computer all the time like me, then you may also like to listen to calming music just like I do when I work. Oasis excels at providing that for its users. If you are experiencing stress while working, you may even choose to follow a quick breathing exercise guide or watch a calming video before continuing with work, and you can do that all with Oasis without having to even move from your seat. With Oasis, you can get stress relief while sitting at your computer, whether you are working on something important or just leisurely using your computer to search the web. You probably remember me mentioning Oasis's competitors earlier in the presentation, and now I'll be discussing 3 of them. All 3 of these applications are mobile applications, which already set them apart from Oasis, but I couldn't find any good stress relief applications for desktop to provide a good comparison. The first 2 stress relief applications, Calm and Headspace, are probably the most well-known stress relief applications out there right now. It's very likely that you have already heard of these applications or seen advertisements for them. Calm and Headspace are very similar applications that provide many different kinds of stress relief methods, but their selection of those different methods are a bit lacking. They both offer things like soundscapes and stress relief podcasts, but most of what these applications have is guided meditation videos and audios to help you go to bed at night. And while these can help you relieve stress in many cases, but meditation by nature is hard to gain benefits from when distracted by a video, and not all stress is caused by lack of sleep. Overall, I think that these 2 applications provide a lot of features, but with questionable quality and effectiveness. Then there is Sunvelo. Sunvelo is more of an educational application than anything else, with many different lessons built into the application through visual aids and readings that provide information on different mental illnesses for the user. I actually kind of like this application a bit, but it's very different from Oasis, which doesn't provide any sort of educational information and instead provides a more straightforward method of stress relief. Now, in case you have forgotten or haven't been paying attention during this presentation, my name is Parker Haney. I am a student at UAT that is majoring in advancing computer science, and I'm currently developing a stress and anxiety relief application called Oasis that is built for desktop computers and provides video, audio, and stress relief exercise guides to give the user their own custom stress relief experience. Thank you for listening.